Hello there, beautiful Sagittarius. Ding ding dong dong. Coming through with the ding-a-lings. Let's have a look. You could be tuning in if you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign in Sagittarius. Aquarius? Sagittarius. How come I never noticed that before? I was saying in the Aquarius read, sometimes I call you guys Aquarius, but there's also Sagittarius. Anyway, 4 bodies of existence: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. We have the Philosopher's Tarot and the Revelations Tarot. Let's get right into it, Sagittarius. Physical body of existence for Sagittarians. We do have the 7 of Cups. All that glitters is not gold. There are some illusions in the realm of the thought, in the realm of emotions, and you know, there could be a lot of things prying your attention, okay? People, places, situations, or things prying your attention. There may be some ghosts even. May be some spiritual constructs. Maybe even some, you know, demonic type of attacks or something. Some type of disruption in your physical reality. Your house could be haunted, I don't know, but ultimately there are many archetypes of the personality or the persona that is the emanation of the soul, and you are here to add to the fullness of your pleroma, to go this way, that way, to add to the fullness through contrast. And you know, there is no judgment in truth. It's simply the beings. You could be losing something as well, something, you know, in the physical. You could be losing it, and or you've lost it, and you know, it's giving birth to like dreams, desires, and goals out of lack consciousness. So just being aware of that this week. And again, I just feel like there's a few people like around you that may be quite materialistic, but you'll move through it quite quickly here with the Chariot card. You know, there's just a lot going on. Sometimes Sagittarius likes to stop and smell the grass. I don't know why I said grass. I meant the roses. However, some of you might like the smell of grass, whatever. And, you know, there might be beings around you. Again, everybody has ADHD somewhere. Like, again, it's an archetype. Somewhere, we're all somewhere on the spectrum. However, I feel like there may be beings that, you know, have ADHD tendencies that, you know, you're trying to keep up with, and it could trigger some emotion, some anxiety. We do have the Queen of Swords coming through. You know, someone could be gifting their opinion. Wow. I feel like you'll need to slow down. It came through with the Aries read, but not this intense. So someone could be gifting or projecting their opinion upon you, and you're just feeling it emotionally. Bell hooks coming through. You could be in store for a cord cutting session as well, Sagittarius, so, you know, let me know. Yeah, there's a dominant type of Queen of Swords energy. Again, I do see this in you. However, I do see it mirroring out, and it's someone who just like pisses you off in the external. A Queen of Swords, which is a dominant energy. Someone that, you know, kind of drains your energy with this feminine reception here of the Queen of Swords. And the Emperor being like this dominant energy. You are in charge of your emotions, Sagittarius, no one else. You know, it's how you react, which you should not react. You should respond accordingly and dust your feet off from certain persons if need be this week. You know, just find some time and space to yourself. Ultimately, you are the centrix of your reality, of your world, and that is the way that God sees it. It is called the I Am Presence. You could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with a Taurus, could be dealing with a Gemini. However, you know, there's a lot going on. Your whole world is about to change. You're going to start perceiving your world specifically differently this week. And there is some unspoken words, though, with this Queen of Swords energy. It is disrupting my throat chakra here. So just being awareness of, you know, anyone that has a stance of dominance over your emotions, because they are, you know, sending through the spirit of confusion ultimately, and it kind of is jumbling up the way that you're giving and receiving your truth. So, you know, just being in awareness of that. I do feel like this being is quite close to you. So, you know, you could work with them. They could be living with you. They could be a partner, a family friend, a child. You know, there is something going on. And, you know, they're projecting upon you. They're giving their opinion. They're giving, like, debates that you don't necessarily even need to contemplate, Sagittarius, this week. And, you know, you're just being asked to rise above it here with the World card. Yeah, and then we've got the Nine of Cups. So ultimately, like, there is a lot of happiness coming through this week. Mentally, you're going to feel quite strong, so it doesn't seem to be affecting you mentally. However, emotionally, like, it will catch up eventually if you don't, again, dust your feet off and maybe do a cord cutting. You can still be around this individual, just you know, take what they say with a grain of salt. So some protection prayers, I am affirmations, visualization. However, I feel like they're influencing you a little bit this week, Sagittarius. But you will move through this with the Chariot card there in the physical body of existence. You will move through it quite quickly. It's nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. But yeah, happy emotions coming through. You know, someone makes you very happy. It could be you, could be God, could be someone else. It's just, there is a happiness abounding when you focus on you, when you focus on your world, when you move towards upwards and onwards progression. So ultimately, you know, Spirit is aligning you to move into the vibrations of the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, take action in the physical, not upon the illusions and the desires of the external reality, the ones that, you know, align with your soul purpose, and accumulate possessions that align with your soul purpose. So don't be wasting money this week. Really come from the Queen of Pentacles. Be patient, be grounded. Again, like connecting to an earth sign this week as a friend or something, or a partner, will really help you. Connect to Mother Earth. Again, smell the grass, lie on the grass and have a big sniff of the grass. That's ultimately going to help you. But there is a windfall of financial abundance coming through. There may be some ties in regards to family. There could be a mother wound coming through here as well, or even a father wound. But there's just some type of like anxiety, worry from this Queen of Swords, which I'm now seeing is like some type of like mother connection that, you know, could be like ancestral karmic cords that you're actually being guided to cut. It's actually feeling quite heavy in the heart here. So, you know, just prayer, I am affirmations, visualizations of the intention of releasing this emotion. You know, return to sender. Even if the soul has passed over, you return it to sender. Souls are eternal. And, you know, like I stated at the start, like ghosts and haunting and, you know, monitor spirits. Not necessarily monitor spirits, but more so just like a residue that has rubbed off on you through like traumas as a child, and they're coming up and they're very veiled, they're very hidden, and they're coming up for releasing this week. But again, overall, I do see once you focus on yourself with these last four cards here, the World, Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you focus on the things that you have to do, the things that you desire to do, your passions, your goals, in regards to your physical reality. Maybe move the furniture around, bring a new vibe into your house, and maybe, you know, again, purchase things in alignment with your soul purpose, take away any idols that just don't serve you anymore. This is really going to bring a new vibration into your physical reality. So life's purpose here for the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, to finish off your reading: seek your own deeper vision for life. For 30 years I was searching for God, and when my eyes were finally opened, I discovered that it was God who was seeking me. Bastami is the sage that said that. So looking for the truth for God or for the beloved is the fundamental theme of Sufi devotions. Many of their mystical discourses and writings are centered on the theme of searching for the ultimate truth. Basta me is proclaiming here that what we seek is already there, waiting to connect with us. Our true purpose in life is already set in our DNA. We have to find our way into it. We do this by taking steps towards our goals and by trying new things. The more we act on this, the more we find clarity. This oracle is encouraging you to see yourself moving from darkness towards the light, affirming that you have the power to create and to heal the limitations within you, Sagittarius. Love sets you free to be aware of a personal universe within you. You are guided to learn to access this deeper capacity by trusting and opening to it. Through faith, the boundaries of the earth and its atmosphere seem to open to allow you to touch and experience a new reality. Dear one, know that when your life is working as it is meant to, your entire existence flows quite easily. Take charge of your life and keep reminding yourself that you can do this. Start now and begin to follow what attracts you. Develop interests that renew your energy, even if you realize you may have to change your course. As you discover your true purpose in life, you naturally become more loving and helpful to other people. When this happens, your relationships will also improve. And the mantra for you this week, Sagittarius, is, as you ponder your purpose in life, keep asking these questions of yourself. What is it that I love to do? Why am I here? What is my life's purpose? The answers may not come on the first day or even the first week, but they will eventually come to you, Sagittarius, when you seek to respond sincerely from the heart. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. If you need some deeper insight, let me know to book into a reading. I am here for y'all. Namaste. Amen.